Today's the 19th of September. We're at Bay of Fundy in a place called Reversing Falls. It's quite interesting. When the tide changes, this goes back the other way, and there's about a 20-minute slack tide where you could traverse this area. But this is part of the Bay of Fundy, and the tide reaches what? 28 feet is what they said. One of the markers said. Pretty interesting. This is the start of a brand new video. We're at St. John's. Here's just another view of this giant tide change here at St. John's, New Brunswick. St. John's, New Brunswick at reversing tides, is it? Reversing Falls. Another perspective of it. There's the big water out there. That's rough. This is quite a tourist. These people are on the Queen Mary 2 cruise ship that's docked here. Just came in yesterday, I think they said. And those people aren't on the Queen Mary 2. That's us. I don't want to run this in the ground, but another view of this Reversing Falls place. 28-foot tides. Yikes.
Queen Mary 2 just came over from England. She's been to New York, Boston, heading back to England shortly. We ran into some of the cruisers at Reversing Falls in St. John, New Brunswick.
Saturday afternoon, September 20th. I'm just going to be quick here. We're parked at a little restaurant. We're headed to the PEI Bridge, which is an 8-mile bridge. So I just want to let you know Jenny's going to be shooting the video because I'll be busy driving. It's windy as it can be and trying to keep from getting blown off the bridge. But
we're going across the Confederation Bridge, which links Prince Edward Isle, which we're going toward, and New Brunswick. These are Canadian provinces. This is Northumberland Strait. This is an 8-mile long bridge. It was completed in 1997. It cost about $1 billion. Took 3.5 years to construct. I think it took us that long to build some houses. Gorgeous view. Prince Edward Island, Confederation Bridge. On a section of the Confederation Bridge that is higher, this is the shipping channel. And it's looking really rough out here today. Glad I'm in the bus, not on the boat. It's looking out to the Atlantic, way out, far eastern Atlantic.
Nova Scotia's back over here.
Nova Scotia is back in that direction. These are the maritime provinces of Canada, which we're going to 3 out of 4. We're not going to go to Newfoundland, which I think is almost to Europe.
We're at the North Cape on Prince Edward Island. Our bus is parked, our motorhome is parked at Summerside on Prince Edward Island, which is 62.8 miles from here. This is the furthest northern point on Earth. Not really. On Prince Edward Island, furthest northern point. There's a windmill farm here. I had to get over here and get out of the wind, but this is near a little town called Tignish, Tignish. But if you look up Prince Edward Island and go to the furthest northwest tip of it, there we are. Wind noise here. I'm going to try a little experiment. I'm going to let you try to shoot this where you can read it if you're interested. This about a mile, 2 kilometers offshore is the longest natural rock reef in North America. So if you want to stop your video, you can read this if you're interested. And also this is the Canadian Wind Energy Institute. But that rock reef is right out there. Sorry. I'm just going to show you this and see if I can do a little better job of getting the whole thing in here. I'm going to start right there. video if you're interested in reading all this blurb. Map of Prince Edward Island. The top left corner, right there, is where we are. With this pretty big island, probably about 130 miles across there. Just give you so you won't have to Google it. A little previous shot, that was Jenny pointing at the top left corner. She's such a camera hog. But anyway, here's another perspective of the windmill farm. I don't know what that little boy is right there. It's different than all the rest. Look at this. There's Jenny the camera hog. Hey! There you go. Windy out here today. I'm knelt down behind the dump. Windmill in action, and these are the parts laying on the ground. And I got Jenny to go over and stand next to that. This is one of the 3 blades right there. It's huge. That main housing is pretty big itself. Close and personal. It's big. It's Tuesday, September 23rd. Yesterday we left Prince Edward Island and crossed the bridge to come back to the mainland, and it was free going over, but it cost us $67.50 to get back to the mainland across the billion-dollar bridge. But anyway, we came to Nova Scotia, to a town called Amherst, and we rode down here today. This is Joggins, Nova Scotia, and we're looking at the Bay of Chignecto, Chignesto, which is the northern neck of the Bay of Fundy. The highest tides in the world are right here, and it's high tide right now. And this is called the Center of Fossils area, and we're standing at the coal age. But this is the very northern neck of the Bay of Fundy. The territory over in Prince Edward Island, by the way, reminded us of central Georgia. It was rolling hills, and it was agricultural, and the big industry over on PEI is potatoes. One thing I thought was kind of a rip-off is if you live over there and you go to the mainland, doesn't matter if you're a resident over there, it costs you $45 to get your car out over the bridge. Another vista of Chignecto Bay. Just looking north there, across the bay are some cliffs. Pardon the wind noise, I'll try to make this quick. This is looking out toward the Bay of Fundy, which empties out into the main bay, I think is what they call it. But anyway, Bay of Fundy is right down here. But here are the highest tides in the world, right here. So, the Joggins Fossil Center. Cost you $10 a piece to get in here. I didn't know that till Jenny was putting it on her card. I could have looked at this from the outside, but that's just me. Oh, a little vista through there. We're still in Joggins, Nova Scotia. This is a little town right here. We came up here and had lunch in this new modern cafe, and it was probably the best fish and chips I've had since I was in Canada on the boat. Bayview Restaurant. So if you're in the area, you might want to check it out. Check it out. We just took a little tour. The wind noise is bad, but look how much the tide has gone out in about 2 hours. It's just rushing out here. By the way, the high extreme tide is 60 feet. About the median tide, according to this guide, everybody's looking for a fossil, not allowed to keep them, is about 45 feet. Styrations, is that a correct word? I don't know. But a lot of trees, fossilized trees are going in there, so I'm not going to say anything else because of the wind noise. Real quick shot. I don't have much of a view, but the wind noise is so bad, so I'm not going to try to talk of the tide going out. This is the end of this video. We're in Amherst, Nova Scotia. We're going to Fredericton, Nova Scotia today, and we're going to cross the border back in the United States of America tomorrow, thank goodness. There's a giant liquor store over there, a big liquor store. It's a province-owned, state-owned. 12-pack of beer is $24.95, so we decided to almost stop drinking. But anyway, this is the end of this video. Another free couple of days at Wally World. See ya.